Hey guys, as said in the description and the title, all of these lights were found on Amazon. I'm going to add a link to each individual one of these. I bought all 6 of these as an experiment, and I wanted to see which one I wanted to keep. And then I'm going to return the other 5. In doing that, I figured I'd make a video for everybody, take a look, see what they think. All right, 250 feet, furthest one out. All right, everybody, we're outside. We're going to be doing a test on the street. I have some cones out there. First one's at 80 foot, 120 foot, 60 foot, 200 foot, 250 foot. Not all these are going to reach out that far, but we're going to give it a go. All right, so our first one we have up, it actually has a low beam, a high beam, and a strobe. So we're going to try to do each one of those. I'm going to hold these at about a 2.5 foot level, which would be your motorcycle. Here we go. Okay, flash, strobe, high beam, low beam, high beam. You can see we have 1, 2, I can make out the third cone, but that's about it. This is more of a floodlight, so you're not going to have that direct beam. That's your low beam. I can only make out 2 cones, so that's at about 120 feet. And then your strobe. Okay.
Recording.
All right, this is our second lamp, made by the same manufacturer as the first lamp. Again, it's more of a flood lamp.
It's way brighter.
I believe it's way brighter. Yeah, I can see the first cone, the second cone, the third cone. I can make out the 4th cone just because I put it out there so I know exactly where to look. But that 4th cone is at 200 foot. That mailbox down there is at about 220, the second mailbox. Considerably brighter. I like it. It's nice and clean. Long range, side to side.
Recording.
All right, this is our third lamp. Boy, you know, it's really not that bright, not comparison to that second one. I can make out the first and second cone. That's approximately it, so about 120 feet out. It does give a nice glow, so if you're just using it for your directly in front of you, maybe helping you on turns, this might work out just fine for you. I don't have a whole lot more to say about this one. It's not that impressive.
Recording.
All right, so this is our 4th lamp. You can tell it's definitely more of a spotlight. I can make out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can pick it up a little bit so you can kind of see that 5th one down there. So that 5th one, again, is at 250 feet. That fence back there is another 100 foot easily onto there. So you're looking at 350 feet. That tree, this is a beast. What I'm going to say is this, although I love it, it's so much light, there is no way I'm going to put this on my motorcycle. I would get flashed every second I had it on. Way too powerful.
Recording.
All right, once again, we have number 5. This is kind of a surprise to me because it only has a single LED putting out 10 watts. It's the smallest by far. And it's a flood, not a beam, but yet I can see the 3rd cone. I can even make out the 4th cone. The 4th cone is at 200 feet. Very impressive. As you can tell, going all the way down, I can even make out that tree a little bit more all the way down. You can see how much it brings it in. So again, very impressive for a single 10 watt Cree LED.
Recording.
Okay, number 6. Number 6 is also a floodlight. Very bright. Holy cow, for a flood, I can see way the heck down there. Extremely bright, extremely clear. One thing I'm definitely noticing on all these lights, all of them I have a feeling will get you flashed though. None of them have a cutoff line, horizontal cutoff line, leaving the light to the ground and not in everybody else's eyes. Beautiful light. Again, I can see that tree way the heck down there. I'm going to lower the light. You can see that tree just disappear. And I come back up. Again, that tree down there, that is easily, gosh, I don't know, 350, maybe 400 feet away. This is a great light. So again, this is number 1 that we tested outside. Has 4 LED beams. This is a floodlight. If you remember, this one has the high, low, and strobe. These were all tested with the plastic on them, as again, I'm expected to return them. All of these lights are waterproof. This one was able to reach out 120 feet. It's not that bad. This one also comes with a switch, all your bracketry, and hardware. Number 2 is also a floodlight. This one was seriously brighter than the first one. Has 2 more LEDs. I forget what the wattage is, what each of these are. All of them are in the 6000 K range on brightness and color. This one is identical in size to the first one, as they both come from the same manufacturer. This one was a floodlight. It reached out to 200 feet. Pretty darn impressive. Moving down to this guy. If you remember right, we weren't all that impressed with this one. This one only reached out to 120 feet. It has, oh man, there's a lot of LEDs in there. I'm not even going to count them all. But rather attractive light. It's quite a bit heavier than the other 2. Has some nice mounting on here. I do like the OEM style clasp that you would just heat shrink the ends on. Comes with some instructions. Something else I do like about this though is down inside they actually have these little grip pads. So these grip pads, obviously if they're moving on your bar, you have the ability to make sure that they stay in place. Don't have to find any foreign elements for that. Okay, number 4. This was the beast. This one was just too damn much. I mean, maybe if you have a Jeep or something, maybe if you have something off-road, this would work. Maybe if you ride the highway where no one else travels, this one would work. Obviously it has the 4 lamps on it. It reached out to 400 feet plus. It's just too damn much. This one definitely was more of a spotlight. And as far as packaging goes, I don't know why it's so important to have an unpackaging reveal, but this one by far was packaged the best. Everything else was just kind of shoved in there. Something else to be mentioning about all these lights, none of them are terribly expensive. I think the most expensive one was like 60 bucks, all the way down to $30. Number 5, this one is freaking awesome. It's well constructed. It has absolutely fantastic look and feel. It's heavy. It has a single lamp in there. And if you remember, this one was 160 feet where you could find everything and see everything, but it also did give a glow out to 200 foot. Very impressive. Obviously has a clamp here that you can bolt directly onto your bracket. And as I said before on the other video, when it comes to size, it is considerably smaller than everything else. Very impressive. This one was recognized as a flood lamp. And then we're going to move on to our sixth one. Our sixth and our third one are made from the same manufacturers. The third one wasn't very impressive. This sixth one is incredibly impressive. Same kind of clamp. Again, you would heat shrink the ends. It has the exact same things inside, directions, it has your hardware, and it has your mounting. It's a good looking, very good looking lamp. Again, it goes out to your 160 no problem, out to 400, and I'm classifying that as a flood, and it still gets out that far. Again, all these are found on Amazon.com. I'm going to try to add the link. If the link does not show up, I'll have the ASIN on there. And all right, guys, you have a good evening.